What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we got some more information about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. There was a short little behind-the-scenes trailer that was uploaded that kind of went over some of the future tech and some of the exoskeleton-like abilities and features that we're going to see in this game. We've heard a little bit about this up until this point, but there was nothing official. There was nothing that kind of lumped it all together and put it all together for us. And I wanted to kind of go through it and talk to you guys about some of the things that we saw and they talked about and what we could expect in this next game. So, first of all, in terms of future tech, so we've been seeing a lot of like the smart grenade that lets you, kind of switch in between different, modes. Like there was a detection mode, there was a frag mode, there was a smart mode, there was a flash mode, there's all kinds of stuff. Well, anyway, they said that one of the modes is the threat detection grenade. So this is the one that we saw that you throw it, it kind of, blows up in this red pixelated digital type, material, and then it highlights enemies, and that allows you to see enemies through walls and things like that. He also talked about another piece of future tech was going to be the mobile barricade, which we saw a little bit of in the original trailer. But basically, this thing, you walk up to it, you connect yourself with it, and then it kind of like knows which way you're moving and looking, and it kind of moves with you. And then you control the window that goes up and down, so you can shoot people and then bring it back up for cover, and then put it down and shoot people. And so, that's pretty cool. That's definitely going to be in the campaign. I don't know about multiplayer. Next up, we got directed energy weapons. We actually got a little bit of new footage that we haven't seen before. So this is footage from the San Fran mission that I was telling you guys about, Collapse I think it was called, a couple of weeks ago, and he was shooting like the drones with this directed energy weapon. So you can see like the ammo's not going down, it's just a constant beam of like a a Halo type gun or something like that, super futuristic. So that's kind of cool. And then finally they talked a little bit about the hover bikes and tanks that we've heard about before as well, and they said that these things not only can hover over land, but they can also hover over water. So that's kind of cool. So we may see some of that employed in the single player, some epic chase scenes going over water and stuff like that. I don't know, I think that'd be pretty cool. Now, next up, the most important part of this video is the exoskeleton information that they gave us. So, Michael Condrey said in the kind of behind-the-scenes trailer, he said, this is the game changer. This is the thing that is ushering in the new era of Call of Duty. It allows you to jump higher, run faster. It's got a cloaking ability. It's got super strength, which allows you to rip this guy out of the car and throw him, and then rip this car door off of this car and use it as a shield. And then they also went on to talk about exo abilities. So this is different from all the stuff we just listed, and that makes me think that this might be something we could see in multiplayer. So they said that Overdrive is an exo ability that makes you go faster. You move much, much, much faster, which makes it seem like the world around you is going slower, as you can see right here. And this is exactly what I saw in that San Fran mission. I thought it was super slow-mo, but it's not. It makes you speed up. So that makes more sense, and that makes more sense for multiplayer, because, I mean, in multiplayer, you couldn't do a super slow-mo ability where it kind of slows down everybody in the lobby. That would be obnoxious. But, on the other hand, you could do one that speeds you up for a little bit, gives you a slight advantage over enemies. Maybe it's kind of like the blessing of Anubis, where kind of get like all the speed perks and you can reload faster and things like that for a certain amount of time that you can use, and it has like a cool-off period. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing ideas out there. But, yeah, Overdrive is going to be in the game. Is it going to be multiplayer? We're not sure. Now, I did say that with all of these kind of like exo abilities that they're putting in, simplicity is being kept in mind. Like, oftentimes it's just one button. For example, if you're in the exo boost mode, you just press the jump button and you'll boost jump. So, they're trying to make this simple. It's not going to be a bunch of crazy button combinations and things like that. And because of that, if these do happen to be in multiplayer, it makes me think that you're only going to be able to equip one at a time. So this exo suit is going to be in some sort of, like a create a class addition, to where it's like another feature of your class that you have to pick and choose what you want and don't want, just like you do with, weapons or grenades or equipment or things like that. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We're not 100% sure yet. We just know it's in the game. We're not sure if it's going to be in multiplayer. I'm sure we'll find out soon. Now, another thing that, this just kind of got me thinking about these abilities being in multiplayer, especially like the boost jump thing. Like, we currently have drop shotting and jump shotting, but we could potentially have a boost shotting option in this game. Like, the point of drop shotting and jump shotting is evading enemy fire. Think if you had a boost option where you're like literally boosting, 5-10 feet off the ground and jumping out of there, kind of aim down sight, being able to use that to your advantage. Like, that's really, really cool. And then we've also seen the lateral side-to-side movement in the very, very first single-player mission that we saw. That's going to be something to help us evade bullets. And, it seems like there's going to be a lot of little things like this in this game that really kind of separate the good players from the bad players, and it creates more of a skill gap. And that's a very, very, very good thing. Like, that's very exciting, not only for like the competitive community and things like that, but just like for general gameplay. Like, if you put the time in and you master all of these little different variables that it seems like are going to be in this game, then you're going to be able to be head and shoulders above somebody who just picked it up, or somebody that, you know, only plays casually on the weekends or something like that. You know, there's going to be a lot less randomness. It's going to be more about who's the actual better player, not who happened to be aiming down sight first, or, you know, who happened to throw an IED in that corner first, you know, whatever it may be. So, I don't know. That's just pretty exciting to me. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got a bunch of great videos coming soon. I just got home from traveling. I've had a crazy busy travel schedule the last 2 weeks, so I'm excited to bring you guys videos, and hopefully you guys are excited to watch them. So, check out my YouTube screen. Seen yet? Peace out, guys.